But I'm ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing. Yeah, you know I done it. That is no discussion, bitch. I'm ballin'.
Hey, what's up guys? Henry the Blazier here, and I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I'm sorry about that. I've been grinding out Supermax. As you guys know, once Supermax comes out, it's time to grind. It's hard to make gameplays when Supermax is out. It's just been a grind. But we didn't even get our reward this year. I'll make a different video on that, but today we're talking about this Ruby MITCH RICHMOND, and you can see this card's looking pretty nice. A lot of people are sleeping on this card in my opinion, because this card's been a hidden gem for me, and he's the one that actually helped me get through the harder part of Supermax. Dude is an absolute sick shooter. His stats do not even do him justice. It's ridiculous. But before we get into this video, which is the NBA team you are most impressed with to start off the season? For me, it is Boston. That team's absolutely surprised me. With all their injured players, they're still managing to ball out. Anyways, you can see that here's an 89 overall MITCH RICHMOND. He's now 116 salary cap for this upcoming next round, so you know I'm going to be using him. He's a 90 offensive overall and a 90 defensive overall. 6'5", 215 pounds. So far, he's looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and take a look at his stats here. You see he has a 90 driving layup. Always really nice. He actually has decent post game with a 79 post fadeaway, but nothing you're really going to rely on too much. A little bit of an underwhelming draw foul at a 75. A really nice open mid-range at a 93. Contested 90, off the dribble 88. Now his three-pointer originally it's an 81, but with the shoe it's an 87. But it is actually even higher than that when we go take a look at the system proficiencies in Freestyle. You guys will see that this guy's stats are not what they look like. If we go into Freestyle, you can see his true stats. If you guys don't know about that, I'll explain that once we get to that part. When he does get to the line though, he does have a nice free throw of an 84. His ball control originally is an 81, but it did get boosted up to an 84 with the shoe I currently have on him. Passing wise, he doesn't have crazy passing vision, but he has good passing IQ, not really good passing accuracy. His rebounding is a little below average, but it's up there where he can snatch a couple if he needs to. I mean, he's got the same offensive rebounding as Kristaps, so there's that. Lateral quickness is to 75, but it does feel a lot better than 75. This card is actually really good on defense, and I think that's why it shows the 90 offensive and 90 defensive overall. He really is a good two-way player. 85 pass perception, below average block, decent shot contest, decent steal, good defensive consistency at an 85. Decent on ball, good pick and roll, good help defense, low post. I don't expect that to be good anyways, which it isn't, as a 62. He has a driving dunk of a 75 and a contact of a 45. But if you do give him posterizer, this man will be catching bodies. He actually has really nice dunks. I was surprised when he was dunking that much. He's got really good speed in 87, 80 speed with ball, 86 acceleration. That's always nice. 84 vertical. He's got 79 strength. That's one thing I do really like, is that he's a strong card. That blow by animation does not work on him very much due to his strength. It's really nice. He has 98 stamina. He's going to be on the court for a while. 97 hustle, 96 hands is really good, especially if you have the catch and shoot badge. You guys got to pay attention to your hands. Hands are what affect how you can intercept the ball, as well as how your player catches the ball, so you don't go into that weird animation for catching it. You're ready to shoot right away. He's got 92 reaction time and a 90 offensive consistency. So you guys can see he's looking like a really good offensive and defensive card. More offense in my opinion. I think the defense was not a 90. Probably should have been like an 88 or something, but I do believe he is better on the offensive end. We're going to go ahead and take a look at his system proficiency right here. You see that he's high on the balance, he's high on the pace and space, and the 7 seconds. Those seem to be what he excels in. Again, balanced is the best coach to use basically, because that applies to almost every card in this game. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the badges that he comes with. And the badges that he does come with are Deep Range Deadeye, Tireless Scorer, Acrobat, Mid-Range, and Not Limitless. What is the other one? I believe there's one more. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it is just those four, but I'm gonna go ahead and double check quickly. Alright, so yeah, after checking, the other one that he does come with is Difficult Shots. So Difficult Shots is the other one. Badges I suggest you do put on him are Catch and Shoot, Limitless like I put on him there, Bruiser, and all those things are substitutes until I can afford the good badges. But Catch and Shoot for sure, Limitless, maybe Corner Specialist, and then Posterizer. Those would all be really good badges for him. For now, I just have Pick Dodger and all the essential badges he can use, just so he's not going around with less badges than he needs to be or he could be using in-game. But now that you guys have seen the badges, you've seen the stats, you've seen the proficiencies, let's jump into Freestyle and let me show you why his stats are actually higher than they may seem. Alright, so guys, as you can see here, I'm about to sub in Mitch Richmond, but when you hit triangle in the substitution menu, this is when you can see the stats of the players. And when we go over to his three-pointer, you can see it's actually a 93-pointer with the system proficiency. He goes up to a 91 overall, 92 offense. You can see at the top there now with 90 defense. He goes up to a 96 open mid. Originally, that was a 93, so that's always super, super nice. You can see the same thing happens to a bunch of other players. Ron Artest 3, originally an 88 with the system proficiency, goes up to a 91. Same with Wes Unseld, goes up 3. LeBron's goes up 3. A lot of players are really good shooters, and we don't even know it. But anyways, let's go ahead, sub in Mitch Richmond here. We're going to go ahead and turn on his hot zones, and look at that beauty. No cold zones anywhere, hot zones almost everywhere except the 2 corners here, the 45s. Card's looking super, super nice. We're going to go ahead and test out his jump shot. My favorite thing about this card. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the vibration off because I just can't shoot without it, or with it, sorry. But look at that. Green light, boom, that's how we started off. This card is an amazing shooter. He's just a super good shooter no matter how. Like, look, his catch and shoot especially is probably my favorite part about him. He just knows it's going in almost every single time. He's got a really, really nice and quick release. That's one of my favorite things about this card. In the corner with this card, you will green light it almost every single time. As you can see, he is a green light machine. As long as you get a good release, you're basically set. You guys can see though that he has a really quick release. He's a very consistent card. I will show you my stats with him later on, but this card shoots super, super consistently. I'm shooting like 52% with him from 3 and a 62 field goal percentage. Really consistent card. You can see it doesn't matter which corner. Oh, that was a beautiful swish. Another wet like water jump shot. I was gonna say swish, but he hit the rim there. But we get him another jump shot there. You see that he can't miss. As far as looking for a shooting guard that can shoot, this guy can do the job every single time. Now, dribbling wise, he doesn't feel that slow with the ball. It says he's only 80 speed with ball, but he actually moves really quick with the ball, and he can dunk. That's the one thing I do like about him. He dunks a lot. Surprisingly, when you go to the basket, he will dunk a lot more than he needs to. Obviously, there's some times where because of his tendencies, he won't go for the dunk. But as far as dunking, he is an athletic card, super consistent. Mid-range is where he excels. You can see that I have difficult shots on him. And if I try to do a step back here, let's see if we can do the step back animation here. The step back, boom, it's almost green every single time. With that difficult shots, it makes this saucy, especially because he's got a 96 mid-range and like a 94 off the dribble. With gold difficult shots, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's like almost green every single time. I released a little early there, but you can see it does not matter. That is one of the things I do like about this card. He can play offense by himself without having that crazy amount of speed with ball shoot. Honestly, you don't really need the three-point shoot that I have on him. I don't know why I'm releasing so badly there. Sorry, I got distracted, but you don't really need the three-point shoe you have on him. He will still hit threes without it, because keep in mind, without the three-point shoe I have on him, his three-pointer is still an 84, which still makes him a really good shooter regardless. If he had the catch and shoot badge, you know he would be saucy. Right now I'm missing a couple here, releasing a little early, but he is a very, very consistent volume shooter. Really, really good card. I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and pick him up. I managed to pick him up for around 50k. I kind of just pulled the trigger on him, but I would say try to land him for around 45 to 50k. Be in my position. He's going for a bit more now that his salary cap is low, and there's a reason why. He's also super consistent. I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and pick him up though. You guys would really enjoy the card. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like on this video. And for you new viewers, you know you've got to hit that subscribe button and join the Blasian Nation. I do have more videos coming up for you guys. Thanks for watching, and take care.